Hi guys, it's Sonelias and welcome back to Surviving Mars. We're going to be loading the end of the last saved game, which of course we're playing here as Brazil.
Sector scanned.
These graphics look pretty good. So as you can see, we got a new anomaly that was discovered last episode. Pause the game and we're basically building up our little base in this section here. I think what I need to start doing now is I need to really start looking at building a dome. Question is, what do I want to do with my dome? I probably want to basically build it near here. All research will be boosted. Okay. I could build it here. One of the things I do want to get here, and one other of these here, prefab, I want to basically get an extra drone hub or two. I think I also want to get some additional polymers. Electronics is all plus. I did say I want to get a polymer factory and I don't have the space for that anymore. How much space do I need? Yeah, a little bit more, don't I? Polymer factory, there we go. I do have space for one more drone. Alright, let's get that one on the route. In terms of refueling, that one is getting along quite nicely. It'll still take a bit of extra time here for us to complete a lot of that. As you can see, I've set it to extract stuff, but it got stuck for some reason. And as I start building out here, I should be able to, of course, start extracting stuff from there. I don't want to get an extra landing pad here as well.
Breakthrough discovered.
See, I'm building that relatively close to here, and there's a good reason for that. I want to be able to use that as my supply items. Or my supply towards the dome, really. First citizens will come through on there. Breakthrough. Nocturnal adaptation. All colonists gain 20% performance boost during the night shift. Interesting. Fuel compression. Alright, that means I can take more along on the rocket. Rocket cargo space increased by, okay, yeah, that's fine. Cool. Good. Right, I do of course want to make sure I got my connection here in terms of electronics.
Sector scanned.
And of course I also want to make sure I get my other option in there, not the polymer factory. I want to basically get the water pipes into there. It's all still within the range of this, so that's perfect.
Research complete. Milestone achieved.
Perfect. I launched my rocket. I've reached my research item there, so good. I'm just going to prioritize the landing pad there for a second. Key reason for that is I want to be able to get more stuff out of there. Ah. Farm is an important one to
Sector
get.
scanned.
Soil adaptation. New building, farm, yes. Drone swarm is useful to have. This is quite useful as well. Alright. Made my choices here now. As you can see, I've unloaded this. Going to extract these resources here now. Alright, can I send them there? I can. Let's see what that will do for me. Yes, when we're doing water, I want to basically make sure I also do something here with the water.
Milestone achieved.
Alright, water, as well as of course electricity is needed. This one requires machine parts as well as concrete. What do we need in the dome? We need a living complex.
Sector scanned.
To start off with, I'll just need a basic one like this. What else do I need? I need a diner, I need a grocery shop. Grocer. Let's just say I'm going to build another dome here. Can I build another dome there? No. I can do it here. Oh, actually I can build another one here. Ah. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to build a drone hub right next to here. Actually, I'm going to build that polymer factory there in a minute. I will need to build that food storage first. Perfect. There you go, food storage. I will set this to unload. Yes, what else do I want to put on here? I want to basically build more living quarters. research I'm doing there. I can build a dome there, I can build a dome there. So let's more living space there, and I'm going to put that grocer that we talked about earlier into that little corner there. And what else do I need? Now for the moment I need of course something to have food produced, which at the moment is done through the hydroponics. Alright, perfect. Then we can of course get our passenger rocket now launched. Now I don't want to have too many of the non-specialized yet. I want to have a couple more botanists there as part of the first wave. Let's see, botanist. Scientist, yeah, no use yet. Geologist may be useful, but let's look through the list. Let's say I want to do a specialization. Botanist. Again, no specialization. Why does it fill it up automatically? I don't know. I have got no clue. So I need 6 botanists, I would say. I need 2 medics. I mean, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 botanists. Now I've got space for 4 more people. What should I take? We got something like engineers? Yes, we do. What are engineers good for, really? Yeah, let's get some of those. And then 2 non-specialized. Bunch. Nice. As you can see, we're building up stuff there. Probably want to do the same here. And a fuel depot right next there. This one should really have 50 on there as well. Yeah, we're basically making sure that that ship can launch relatively quickly again. Relatively quickly afterwards. Let's build that polymer factory now. Gosh, maybe not being the smartest what I did. I want to basically have that polymer factory somewhere where it would be useful to have. Now let's have a look. I can of course build more of those life support related items. So I'm building more electricity from there as well. It's a bit of redundancy like that, which is always welcome, I would say. Got a slight water surplus, which is good. What I can now do here, I can actually now put that polymer factory down. And why in this location compared to the other one? Because the factory itself shouldn't be blocking the access to other dome locations. Okay. There aren't any available rockets to send on a trader. I need rockets landed on Mars to perform this action. Okay. I can buy an extra rocket. Yes. RC Explorer. Nope, nope, nope. Alright, I bought the extra rocket, but I'm gonna keep it in limbo for the moment. Pickle economy. So there will be a price change for the import of machine parts will be increased by 100%. Let's postpone that as much as we can. We can do that because we're a politician. So machine parts are the ones that are increasing in price, it says. Ah yes, one of the things I want to do, because we are playing currently as... we're playing as the Brazilians, we got an extra building, the rare metal refinery. Yep, perfect. I'm going to build it there, which is relatively close to here, which is the place where we are going to get our resources from. What I want to do, I want to basically build a new depot, particularly for the rare metals. Right next to that. Perfect. Alright, that bit hasn't been used for a little bit now. Let's use that now, and now I can also build, of course, that drone hub. The one I was talking about earlier. Gives me a bit more reach, a bit more range, a bit more flexibility, really, which is really quite useful and quite welcome.
Research complete. Milestone achieved.
Perfect. So what can we do here? Low G high rise engineering is basically giving me apartments. Quite a useful one to have, apartments, because it gives me more people that can live in a smaller amount of space.
New colonists have arrived. Research complete.
Nice, the nocturnal adaptation. Really, really nice. Extractors, no. Water reclamation system, yeah, quite useful one to have. More applicants will start appearing on Earth. Right. Waste rock. Ah, yes. Makes sense that we do that. There was no spot to put the waste rock originally. We just put in the wild, so to speak. So you got these little piles of waste rock appearing, which wasn't really meant to be.
Full of hope and determination.
Perfect.
The first founders have set foot on the Red Planet.
Nice. Right. What does that mean for me? So yes, I basically received additional research points because of that. A large supply pod So what did I only research point? And then if I do the next one, extract 60 rare metals by the end of the soul 30. So rare metals, I've got them there. Now I will be prioritizing, of course, these buildings here. This building should be serviced as well. Ah, yes, what I need to do in here as well. I need to, of course, put a infirmary or something like that in here. Okay. Cool. Polymer production is taking place in there. Now I should have some starter food, as you can see. It's stored in service buildings, that building here. 10 food. I'm not going to change how many people are actually working here. That's going to be kept as is. Right. Engineers, perfect. Right, this vehicle here has extracted the metals there that we could find. I'm sure there's more to be found here somewhere. But for now, we're just going to leave it as is. So extracting water, as you can see, which is good. It's also producing waste rock, interesting. Hold on, insufficient power. I was pretty sure we had sufficient power, but apparently not. The whole range of those are being built now. Right, here we go. Upping the game a little bit. Where are you heading to? Ah, interesting. You being full doesn't really help.
Sector scanned.
Our colonists are suffering from hyper...
Yes, because you didn't have any power. That was all my fault, of
Resources
course.
are low.
What could I do? I could shut this building down for a bit. That helps. Still not exactly there. -9. What else could I shut down? No factory. I could shut this one down temporarily. There we go. No more hyperthermia. There you go. There you go, my friends. Ready for takeoff? Perfect. Alright, perfect. Let's carry on with what we were doing. These have been built, so I should have sufficient capacity to store the electricity there. Was the money activated cut off the power supply? Oh, okay, interesting. Cool, 2 people working there. Nice. Good. Now I've got a fair amount of concrete stored away, as you can see. There's also a fair amount of metals. I'm gonna get more metals into here as well. I do want to go into that direction as well with my base. So I want to basically build another dome in that direction, I guess. Still part of the research side, I would say. Polymers is part of what is needed, it says. Polymers is something I could potentially import. Now, even though we're seeing minus 19 appearing there as the number, it's not such a bad number at the moment. Just bring in resources, I can drop them off there. Alright, so I could get another rocket up and running, a cargo rocket in this instance. Prefab, what could I put in there? I don't need a drone hub, I don't need a moisture evaporator. Stirring generators I could do, but there's more interesting stuff to be done really. I did say the price of machine parts was going to increase in the near future. So for the moment just take as much of that as I can. Now we have got water that we're producing, as you can see. We're extracting water, I should say. Not producing at full capacity due to lack of demand. Can produce 0.8 more. Okay, that's good to know. Water sites. Yeah, we got 2 water sites, so that's good. Could I have 2 water extractors there? I suggest building garden. Interesting, yes, okay. Is that a good location? I guess so. Yeah. It's because, of course, us needing water.
Sector scanned.
We're building a second one here. And at the same time, I'm also going to be building a second drone hub here. As you can see, we're processing this nicely. Predicted production per soul is good. And we do want to build a few more recharge stations, I should say. Not research, but recharge stations. We're full. Good. No space in there for more. Good. Always welcome. Right, I'm landing there, which is going to be a good location to land. As we said before.
Milestone achieved.
When life gives you lemons.
Building a new home on an alien world, that takes guts, to say the least.
Food produced. Nice. And as you can actually see, I've got a fair amount of food that's being produced already, so that's good. So I'm able to extract more water now. Can produce 2.9 more if need be. Alright, what else can I do to basically generate more power? I can build some of these lovelies. Bearing in mind that they have got a maintenance requirement. It's slightly different from what I've got here now. Concrete storage is filling up. Let's start building that second dome. Dome node heavy? Yeah, I bet it's heavy. What are we still getting from there? Ooh, it's nicely refueling, it looks like. Still waiting there diligently. Perfect. I can extract metal from here if I want to. Polymers. How much are we producing? Yeah, not that much, are we?
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Nice. Let's start by looking at the closest on there first. This is lots of resource production, as you can see. We've got a nice circular route here. Connecting things. We do have a surplus of electricity even at night. That's nice. Right, automatic save. Now we're going to call it a day in just a
Anomaly
second.
analyzed.
You'd think the explorer had found buried treasure the way our scientists were reacting. It was a
Okay.
sulfur-rich regolith.
Not up to date. For hours, the telemetry was filled with buzzing chatter, and the scientists in mission control discussed the implication of the element and made inventive plans about the future. The time of the expedition was limited, and we were urging them to make a final decision. Concentrate efforts on gathering as many samples as possible. Focus on geological analysis of the most sulfur-rich silver. Reduce the cost of engineering.
Research complete.
Cool. We finished some research. Always welcome. Drones and rovers move faster. Oh, that's a good one. Drone hub. Stopped and destroyed. Okay. Oxygen production is increased. Yeah, that's a good one. How much oxygen have I got in production? Demand is 0.8. Oh, okay, that's pretty low. I thought there would be more demand. So how many people have I got at the moment? Colonists. 11. Does that mean one of them died? Because I'm pretty sure I started off with 12. Okay, might well have done. Right, let's get that one there extracted. I got a pretty decent supply of metals already, as you can see. So no concerns there. Let's get another refueling station there. Shouldn't really have that big a need for refueling stations, but it does seem to be a thing where they keep on running out of power at some point.
Anomaly
If they run out of power in the
analyzed.
middle of nowhere, they do need to be
We've just found the
helped out.
wreckage of Phobos 2.
Okay.
The old probe even had some new data.
Anomaly found.
Alright, ready for launch. Good. That's what I like to hear. Bye bye. As you can see, I haven't got much money at the moment. Hopefully this will help a bit. Now we're 3 souls away from having our colony become stable enough for us to be able to get more things in. Alright, we're gonna re-drop this off, or re-drop it off. Drop it off, I should say. Does not produce power during the night. Yeah, I know that. And I do realize that. And what have I got here? Fuel. So what do I need to be able to produce fuel? I can of course maybe produce additional fuel. Use a resupply to bring more prefabs from Earth.
Until today, the only place we'd thought you could find Ice-15 outside of a lab was on an icy planet or a moon.
Nice. So I need low G geosynthesis engineering. Okay. There is a path here, it looks like, and hopefully I'll be able to go down that path.
Sector scanned.
look like it was going to work out. Alright, sector scanned there. Perfect. So where else can we scan there? Dust devils, I guess. Right, I need to build a connection between those two now, don't I? Okay. Yeah, the drone load is heavy there, which is understandable.
Funding received.
That's the nice thing of playing the nation that we're playing here now. The Brazilians, the connection tunnels are free, and they're just straight away connected, built, which makes life a lot easier.
Research complete.
Rocket. That's a good one. I need to really have that one. Performance improvement. Production. Where is it? There. Cool, done. Alright guys, I'm gonna have to call it a day in a minute, so let's get this bridge built, and after we build that bridge we will call it a day. Yeah, I said that. In the meantime I'm gonna carry on. Anyways, apartments. Build a nursery here. Quite easy to build, as you can see. Nice connection between different buildings. Good. Anyways guys, like I said, we're going to call it a day, so we're going to save the game. And of course we're going to carry on in the next episode. In the meantime, thanks again for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. In the meantime, take care. Bye bye.